action around the NBA on Thanksgiving Eve. Doncic with it in the game against Denver. Very impressive. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guard ability goes off the charts.
Here's D. And here's Brown for three. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. That one's wide left. Here's D. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. On the wing, Tatum. Williams against Irving. Kleber with a steal. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Five on the clock. And the layup is good off the glass. Doncic has got 5 now.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent. Yeah. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
First team foul.
The first one falls. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Pass to D. The three. That shot off. And it's Dallas the other way.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Horford. Now Brown. To the inside. Outside Tatum. Uses the glass on the layup.
You got to do a lot more than that to stop Tatum. I mean, he's just too skilled and crafty and strong on these takes.
Doncic outside. Off target from outside.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's D. Out to Horford. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Once again, Celtics faithful.
Here, Pat.
Need some energy out there, MP. You're up.
Maybe try a different sport, MP.
The Mavericks leading. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Blake Griffin out there with Al Horford. And it's D in at the point. That's the Boston Five. Doncic, good.
Well, I think this is exactly what the coaching staff wants from Doncic, guys. I mean, being aggressive and committed to scoring the ball, looking for his shot.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league. And then passing and body control.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite
Gotta work on your free throws, MP.
I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
McGee, he's checked in for Powell. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Irving. And in that win against the Nuggets, he was a major factor as well. Tatum with the block.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
Here's D. Off with the layup. Now Doncic. Give him 8 points now. Knocks it down from distance. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, you know, Doncic, with his combined package of skill and confidence, that pull-up jumper is a real weapon for him.
Brown against Irving. Brown can't hit. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Horford against Irving. Here's Doncic. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Horford. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And here's Brown for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. And this is...
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another.
Games, not a lot to go on, but they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences, and because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
Williams is checked in for Boston. And Dallas also making a switch. Kleba, he's checked in for McGee. Doncic right side. And they pick up 2. Doncic has got 13 now.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Horford against Kleba. And here's Brown for 3. Another miss by Brown. The Mavericks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And he lobs it up and finished off by Kleba.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Wood. Back to Doncic. Baseline try. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's D, defended by Hardaway. And every team has him. Those games where you just don't have him. Why does that happen, Grant?
Well, B, I think, first of all, 82 games. It's a grind of the season. You factor in traveling, injuries, players out for different reasons. You're going to have moments like this where it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night.
Now here's Irving. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Here's D, guarded by Wood. And here's Brown for 3. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way.
You got to credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Doncic passes to Irving. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
When you let a team knock Boston.
He's checked in. So it's the Dallas Mavericks.
The Mavericks, 39.
We've got to take a minute to talk about the play of Jalen. And moving on to our current game, it was glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's McGee in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Irving. Shoots over Brown. Irving, no good. Tatum against Hardaway. Here's D. There's a screen from 10 feet away. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Irving. There's the 3. Horford pulls it in. Irving's gone 1 for 4 from distance. Here's D. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw.
You got this, KP.
It goes on Kyrie Irving. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Here's Doncic. 16 points for him. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Dallas again missing.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far. And you know what's most impressive? How fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 17.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Pass to Horford. Over Kleber. Horford can't hit. And Luka's the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think this next step is being a franchise player that learns how to lead effectively. It's incredible how much he has already accomplished at such a young age, and his transition coming to the NBA from Europe has been, I think, surprisingly seamless. And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Now here's Irving. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game. And Doncic with the jam.
I tell you, a little extra
Buckle down now. Don't let this get out of hand. I got this.
They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
We've got Danilo Gallinari. Mike Muscala out there with Blake Griffin. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's D in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Pass to Gallinari. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me and my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. They're hungry to dominate and play.
Foul. JaVale McGee. Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line.
Never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Luka Doncic.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Gallinari for 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Hardaway's checked in. Bullock. And so Dallas takes this one.
That's the end of the game. Hockey fans that come out to cheer on your team, please exit the building carefully and get home safely.
Good, MP?
All kinds of comparisons.
So Dallas will get the first possession. And today, Greg, it's about the NBA. But tomorrow it's about spending Turkey Day with family and friends.
I think everyone realizes it's not something we can take for granted. Cherish those moments with your loved ones. They're likely to be your fondest memories.
Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Back to Horford. Over in the corner, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Poked away. Doncic with the steal. Brown against Irving. Moves back up. And the layup is up and in.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And here's Brown outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the three.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Shooting foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Dallas.
On every offseason, still though susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Outside Tatum. From past the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play. Got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Passes to Horford. Tatum looking around. 11 feet away. The shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
I don't know, but I do know that they're looking at the possible finals matchups. These are two of the league's most dangerous teams, no doubt.
Out left to the wing. Here's Washburn. That three off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Top of the key. Again, Irving missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Brown the pass to Washburn. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2. First free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy.
Some changes here for the Celtics. Muscala, he's checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Al Horford. And Brogdon subbed in for Jason Tatum. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Christian Wood comes in for Maxi Kleber. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Josh Green subbed in for Irving.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Here's Washburn. Off target from outside. Mavericks leading by 4. Bullock kicks to Green. Off target from three-point range. Austin's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Gallinari with the screen for Brown. Boston again missing. For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Doncic against Brogdon. There's Green with the 3. The Mavericks rebound. Second shot opportunity. And contact on the shot.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The up.
Why are you hogging it, MP? Share it out there!
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Washburn into the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. The 3 from Tatum. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Dallas no good that time either. Celtics leading by 5. Outside Tatum. And that'll be 2.
JaVale McGee. First personal foul. First team foul.
Yeah, adding more muscle, Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Washburn passes to Brown. Here's Washburn, guarded by Doncic. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. That's 7 points for Luka Doncic.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot, despite the contact.
Back to Tatum. Pass to Washburn. It's Brown on the wing. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. There's the triple. Rebound by Williams.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Outside Tatum. He can't hit that time. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Here's Doncic. Oh, that's blocked.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Tatum finds Brown. Here's Washburn. The Celtics working the ball around now. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Doncic. Great D that time from Tatum.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half of the game. The shot by Washburn, no good. Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Irving. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Hardaway, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Washburn passes to Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. Tatum with another miss.
Frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively. No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
They can't guard you.
7 attempts at the line in this one. That free throw, no good. And a new group in for the Celtics. Mike Muscala is checked in for Williams. Grant Williams comes in for Al Horford. Gallinari, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's White in for Jaylen Brown. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Christian Wood comes in for Maxi Kleber. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Josh Green subbed in for Luka Doncic. Here's Washburn. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Green with the ball. With 1 on the clock. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
Greetings all. Halftime is upon us and an entertaining.
I love what they're doing, working overtime to get the high percentage looks.
And let's take a look at that'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Break Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. JaVale McGee is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Irving. And it's Doncic in at the point.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
That gives them the lead. Irving's got 9 points.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Horford with the screen on Hardaway. Tatum on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. Clock is at 3. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul. Now Irving, 11 points in the game. 50 seconds left to play here in the third. Missed inside. Here's Gallinari. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gallinari's got 8 points in the quarter.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
And here's Wood outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Washburn. He's covered by Irving. Washburn passes to Muscala, and that one is hammered home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. Goodness gracious, Wood with a little bit of extra on that slam.
Well, it's been an exciting... Tense quarter. Changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams is checked in for Griffin. Horford comes in for Gallinari. And it's D in for Derek White. Then for the Mavericks, JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Powell. Christian Wood comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Irving subbed in for Green. And Dallas also making the switch. Hardaway's checked in. Back to Horford. Hardaway against Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Washburn. The layup missed.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. T out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Williams at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Washburn passes to Williams. Inside. Doncic with the steal. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Launches it. Another 3 for Dallas. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Dallas. In the corner, Horford with it. The pass to Washburn to end the run. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Mavericks.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice, they're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Irving looking over the floor. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed?